District 1 Supervisor Phillip. We also have Kern County Fire Captain Andrew Freeborn to talk more about what we're seeing right now in the Kern River Valley. Thanks so much for joining me. Andrew, I wanted to start with you to talk a little bit about what we're seeing right now here in Kern County, or in the Kern River Valley. Obviously, there's a lot of smoke. As the sun rises, you can really see that this fire is it truly is a monster. I mean, it is a fire we haven't seen at this magnitude in Kern County in a long, long time. Talk about what we're seeing here in the Kern River Valley right now.
So right now we're seeing that the Borel fire has been burning for several days with very extreme fire behavior. But one positive note is as we're standing here, things are a little smoky and things are very calm right now. You don't see trees moving, you don't feel any wind, you don't see any of the smoke blowing around. And so right now we're in a good moment compared to what we've been seeing day after day. You know, operations sections chiefs were describing this as we're trying to fight a fire in Santa Ana wind conditions. Well, we're used to seeing those in areas that don't have this kind of topography and this kind of really dense, dead, dry fuel. So this really was one of those moments where all of the things lined up. You had red flag weather conditions, extreme steep terrain, and multiple years of wet seasons producing a very dense, thick, dry grass crop now that it's all died. And so this fire has been spreading with extraordinary intensity.
I know that there are evacuation warnings and orders in effect. We have talked to people in this area that have said, you know what, we're going to stay behind and monitor it ourselves and, try to protect their property and so forth. What is your message to the people who may want to take matters into their own hands and protect their livelihood, really? I mean, their homes and all their belongings. It's a difficult time for these people. What is your message, though, as we, of course, see these evacuation orders and warnings?
Well, it's understandable. Our heart goes out to individuals. When we make an evacuation warning or we make an evacuation order, we understand that it's absolutely going to disrupt and inconvenience individuals. There's no doubt about that. And we hate the fact that we have to do that. But what's more important to us than disruptions and inconvenience is people's lives. And we don't want anyone to be injured. We don't want anyone to be hurt. We don't want anyone to be displaced any longer than they have to. And so we ask, please, to follow those warnings and orders, because it's more than just for personal safety. We have seen time and time again over the years, and this is another example of it, of individuals that don't heed those orders. So they're jeopardizing their own life. And then when the fire hits, they decide then that they need help, and they call 911, or they flee the area. And what happens is firefighters that would have been fighting the fire now have to stop fighting the fire to make those rescues, because life is more important. Or those individuals fleeing, we've had multiple near misses of our firefighters almost being ran over on this fire here. So the evacuation warnings and orders, it's for their safety, but it also helps us to be more effective firefighters.
Well, and again, you have over 1,000 firefighters trying to battle this, and they're all over, so it's important to keep them safe as well. Supervisor Peter, I want to just talk to you about what the county is doing right now. I mean, obviously, we know that we have fires all up and down California. This is nothing new, but this is a massive fire. I mean, over 50,000 acres. Talk about what the county is doing right now to make sure that all resources are available for county residents.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. So right now we've stood up the Emergency Operations Center. We've got representatives from every county department in there.
What exactly does that mean when the EOC is operational?
Yeah, so it's kind of a central command hub where information's going out at the same time. Everybody's getting the same intel and making informed decisions and bringing their resources to bear on the issues. So we've got roads in there, we've got public health, we have animal services, just a wide variety of different county departments that are trying to help mitigate any of the issues we're seeing from the fire. So fortunately, we've got some good folks that have a lot of experience. I mean, unfortunately, they've had to get that experience over the years because this is an all too common occurrence in Kern County. But we've got some outstanding county staff in there that are making it happen.